Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please like and subscribe my channel. Pelé was born at Arantes do Nascimento on 23rd October 1940 in Brazil. He was named after Thomas Edison and nicknamed Tico. Pelé moved with his family to the city of Boro as a young boy for a better life. He grew up in a poverty and his parents couldn't even make afford a football. An old sock filled with newspaper was the first ball his magical feet kicked, but it was enough for him to fall in love with the game and for the people to start noticing he was different. His father, a professional player whose career was cut short by injury, was nicknamed Don Dindho. Pelé was famously easygoing, kind, joyful, and a reliable friend. Aside from being world's best footballer, Pelé also ventured into show business. A lover of music, he recorded an album with Brazilian legendary singer Alice Regina and acted in a handful of movies, making him a pop star as well. Pele married Rosemary in 1966 and had three children and divorced in 1982. After this, Pele often appeared in the gossip page, partying with film stars, musicians, and models. He acted in several movies. It also emerged that he had fathered two daughters out of wedlock. His son, nicknamed Edino, was a professional goalkeeper of 5 years. Before an injury ended his career, he later went to prison on a drug trafficking conviction. In 1994, Pele married Asiria, a psychologist and Brazilian gospel singer, and had twins. They divorced in 2008. In this later year, he dated a Brazilian businesswoman, Marcia, and he married her in 2016. When Pelé was 15, a local coach Valdemar Di Brito took him to play for the football club Santos. Upon arriving in the city that shared the name with the club, Brito told the coach, "This kid will the best in the world." The word was officially introduced to Pelé in 1958 World Cup in Sweden. Displaying remarkable speed, athleticism, and field vision, the 17-year-old erupted to score 3 goals in a 5-2 semi-final ever win France. Then netted two more in the final, a 5-2 win over the host country. Pelé aggravated a groin injury 2 games into the 1962 World Cup in Chile, sitting out the final round while Brazil went on to claim its second straight title. 4 years later in England, a series of brutal attacks by opposing defenders against forced him to the sidelines with leg injuries, and Brazil was bounced from the World Cup after one round. Despite the disappointment on the world stage, the legend of Pelé continued to grow. In the late 1960s, the two factions in the Nigerian Civil War reportedly agreed to a 48-hour ceasefire so they could watch Pelé play in an exhibition game in Lagos. In 1970, World Cup in Mexico marked a triumphant return to the glory for the Pelé and Brazil. Headlining a formidable squad, Pelé scored for 4 goals in the tournament, including one in the final to give Brazil a 4-1 victory over Italy. Pele announced his retirement from soccer in 1974, but he was lured back to the field the following year to play his final game in an exhibition between New York and Santos in 1977 October, competing for both sides and retired with a total of 1281 goals in 1363 games. He spent his post-football life involved in social activism, including being a UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador. In 1978, Pele was awarded the International Peace Award for his work with UNICEF. In 1995, he took public office as the Minister of Sports, introducing the legislation that grants players their own rights after a certain age. Pelé had been receiving treatment for cancer in recent years and also suffered from several hip pains and spent most of his last year in a wheelchair. His death was confirmed by his manager Joe Fraga. The doctor said the cause was multiple organ failure, the result of the progression of colon cancer. Pelé died on 29 December 2022 in São Paulo, Brazil. He was 82 years old. Pelé famously said, "I was born to play football, just like Beethoven was born to write music and Michelangelo was born to paint." Thank you.